So I'm not sure if you guys remember, but about a month or two, I made a video just covering Jagmeet Singh and how there was a potential that he actually might lose his own riding, which back then, which it wasn't that long ago, did seem like a bit of a stretch. Although that you could see the trend starting a little bit that the conservatives were gaining and gaining and gaining on him. Well, after checking out some polling information today, you go to Burnaby Central here, which is his riding. It used to be Burnaby South, but it merged, some ridings changed. So now his riding is Burnaby Central. And look what we have here: toss up between the NDP and the Conservatives. A couple months ago, when I covered this, it was NDP likely, right? They still had a solid lead, but it used to be NDP safe. So that's why I covered it, because you can see the momentum a little bit. Well, talk about momentum. Let's have a look at this. 36% for the NDP, 34 for the Conservatives. They're down by 2 points. Also, considering that 338 Canada also has a little bit of a history bias when they factor in their polling numbers. And I'm not saying that as a bad thing. I'm just saying that not all polls do it this way. So with recent history, Jagmeet Singh is doing a little bit better than the Conservatives. But based off of the fact that Conservatives usually do horrible in this riding, this number should terrify you if you're Jagmeet Singh or a fan of Jagmeet Singh. I don't know how you could possibly be a fan of that guy, but if you are, this should worry you, because he might get kicked out of Parliament. He's actually been kicked out of Parliament a couple times already for, threatening people and using ridiculous language that he knows he's not supposed to use in the House of Commons. So he's got a 62% chance of winning, basically 60-40. This has historically been an NDP safe riding. It's now 60-40. You know how bad of a politician you have to be to lose a stronghold? Do you know how bad your policies have to be? When you see something like this, that means the Canadian people in this riding, again, heavy NDP area, are starting to go over to the Conservatives. You saw it in the BC the provincial election out in British Columbia, which somehow I think they're still counting the votes, which doesn't make sense considering it was like 2 weeks ago. But that's a that's a subject for a different video. But you can see like the momentum just completely being lost by the NDP. And this is what happens when you can't even keep your own constituency office open for 15 hours a week and you're hemorrhaging money and there's needles everywhere, there's homeless encampments everywhere. This is what happens when you fail. There's multiple reasons why the NDP does not want a federal election. One, purely because Jagmeet Singh wants his pension. And two, they can't afford it. I think they have, what, a couple $100,000 left? And this is the problem with the NDP. They don't know how to spend their money. They don't know how to raise money. And during the last election, when Justin Trudeau called the snap election back in 2021, they had to borrow $20 million. They're still paying it back. Like, there isn't a single thing that you can look at this party led by Jagmeet Singh and say, hey guys, they're doing really well here. They're not doing well anywhere with any policy. Anything they've ever tried has just backfired right in their face. And they're going to get what they deserve. Whether it's in 2025 or beyond, that party is done unless they remove Jagmeet Singh as their leader, which Canadians might do that themselves by removing him from Parliament, and that's what happens if he loses his riding. And it's and I don't like the NDP because of, again, what they've done and who they've allowed to be their leader, but if they're going to turn it around, getting rid of the leader is a good way to start. There's all kinds of rumors I've heard about, Matthew Green, who is my MP, taking over the spot. Well, he's garbage too. He doesn't give a shit about anything. He just wants his turn. He just wants his time. He wants his power. And again, it's going to fail like Jagmeet Singh. They need a left-leaning populist. The NDP needs a new leader. The Greens need a new leader, and the PPC need a new leader. If you expect Canadians to take any third party seriously, you're gonna have to get a leader that's better than Pierre Poilievre and Justin Trudeau. Now, getting a better leader than Justin Trudeau isn't going to be hard, but finding someone who's actually going to be better and more well spoken than Pierre Poilievre, he's right now And again, I don't fully trust that he's going to do everything he says he's going to do. Politicians always lie. But one thing I do know is that he is different and much better than Justin Trudeau. So if you're the NDP and you want people to take you seriously, you have to find a new leader. A strong, competent leader who is a left-leaning populist who actually cares about the middle class, not some stupid pension. Not policies that are clearly hurting Canadians, and then not only reversing those policies, but doubling, tripling, and quadrupling down on those policies. Never willing to admit they made a mistake. And they've made a ton of them. But let me know what you guys think in the comments section. Do you think that it's possible that the Conservatives might take that riding and kick Jagmeet Singh out of Parliament where he belongs? Or do you think he's going to hold on for a little bit longer? Do you think that the next time that the NDP has their big get-together, do you think they'll oust them themselves? Or do you think they'll just keep burying themselves with this absolute imbecile of a leader? That's going to be it for this video, guys. Thanks so much again for watching. Please also don't forget to like and subscribe, as it really helps grow the channel. And I'll be back shortly with a new video.